teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. That means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With sure hands, it's Freeman. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down from the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Hot over the middle. It's long. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running back has it on the screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Touchdown, Willie Horns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Panthers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it rip. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's reeled in. It's long. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback keeps the football. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes a quick catch. Inside the 35. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's how you finish a play. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. Breaks free. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is caught. And we're able to get him down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Grab by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Checks this down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. What a kick. It's good from 55. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football.
And the Panthers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion. So here comes On second down now, every play important down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Yeah, the outcome is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off the RPO, caught to the right wall. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pitt getting set with a first and 10 coming up. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Fighting off the defender. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 27, Pitt, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Who makes the grab? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's 3rd down for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. That run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the point after is good.
34, Texas, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Chewing clock with the running game. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. Panthers looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Plays made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is